Why will Cardano surge in 2025? Is it the perfect storm for ADA? We're gonna find out right now. Welcome back to JRNY TV. Today we are diving into one of the most underrated, but yet powerful narratives in the crypto space. Why Cardano is primed for a massive surge in 2025. While some have doubted its slow but methodical approach, those who actually understand Cardano's long-term vision tend to see the bigger picture. This is not just another speculative altcoin. It is in fact a fundamentally sound, research-backed blockchain that is rapidly evolving into one of the most scalable, decentralized, and regulation-friendly networks in the world. And as we move into the next bull cycle, all of the pieces are finally falling into place for ADA to make a historic move. In this video, we're going to break down exactly why Cardano is set to explode in 2025. We'll cover the macro trends, the institutional adoption, the ecosystem expansion, groundbreaking technology, and do not forget the upcoming catalysts that could in fact send ADA soaring to new all-time highs. We will also explore why Cardano isn't just about price action, but rather about real-world adoption, enterprise integration, and decentralized governance that could reshape the future of blockchain for years to come. So if you're holding ADA, or maybe you're considering adding it to your portfolio, you want to stay tuned to this deep dive because we are about to give you all of the insights you need to understand why Cardano could be one of the biggest winners of the next market cycle. And as always, if you enjoy this type of content, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any latest crypto updates. Now, let's get into it. Let's kick things off with Cardano's fundamentals. Why it stands out for 2025. For starters, Cardano has long been a divisive force in crypto, either praised as the most rigorously designed blockchain in existence or dismissed as an over-engineered academic experiment. But as we move into 2025, the reality is becoming clear. Cardano's meticulous, research-driven approach is in fact paying off. Unlike most blockchains that prioritize speed and hype, Cardano was built with long-term scalability, sustainability, and interoperability all in mind. The blockchain's foundational layer, powered by its Ouroboros proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, is not only energy efficient, but also provably secure through peer-reviewed research. This level of scrutiny is in fact unheard of in the crypto space today, where projects often prioritize move fast and break things over robustness and reliability. Beyond its strong foundation, Cardano is in fact pushing boundaries with its smart contract capabilities alone, which have seen significant upgrades since the launch of Alonzo and subsequent enhancements in scalability. Thanks to features like Hydra, a scaling solution that allows for parallel processing of transactions, Cardano is preparing to handle mass adoption without network congestion. Additionally, its native token standard removes the need for gas fees on smart contracts. One more time, its native token standard removes the need for gas fees on smart contracts, thus making transactions cheaper and more predictable compared to Ethereum. These technical advantages have continued to lead to increasing institutional interest, with major entities looking to deploy real-world solutions on Cardano. From decentralized finance applications to supply chain tracking, Cardano's ecosystem is steadily expanding, making it a strong contender for widespread blockchain adoption. But what truly sets Cardano apart? For starters, its unwavering commitment to decentralization and governance. Unlike networks that are dominated by venture capital and corporate interests, Cardano's treasury system and governance model empower ADA holders to shape the network's future. With the upcoming implementation of Voltaire, Cardano will become a fully self-sustaining blockchain where decisions are in fact made by the community rather than a centralized foundation. The shift towards true decentralization is one of the most bullish factors for ADA in 2025, as investors and developers alike continue to recognize the importance of a blockchain that is resistant to external control. When combined with its robust technology, growing ecosystem, and real-world use cases, it is obvious why Cardano's fundamentals make it one of the most compelling investment opportunities in the upcoming cycle. Let's take a minute to talk about macroeconomic trends and institutional adoption for Cardano's strategic positioning. The 2025 crypto cycle will be shaped not just by technological advancements, but also by broader macroeconomic forces. With global inflation concerns, rising interest in decentralized finance, and regulatory clarity improving across key markets, institutional capital is finally eyeing crypto with renewed enthusiasm. Cardano is uniquely positioned to benefit from this shift due to its regulatory compliance efforts and focus on real-world applications. Unlike many other blockchains that struggle with compliance, Cardano, on the other hand, has been actively engaged with regulators and institutions, making it an incredibly appealing choice for large-scale adoption. As governments and financial institutions alike seek blockchain solutions that balance decentralization with accountability, Cardano's research-driven and transparent approach makes it a preferred candidate for institutional-grade applications. One of the greatest tailwinds for Cardano is the ongoing integration of blockchain technology into global financial infrastructure. According to the World Economic Forum, over 10% of global GDP is expected to be stored on blockchain networks by 2030. That would be 5 years away and counting. And Cardano is making strategic moves to be at the forefront of that transformation. From partnerships in Africa to collaborations with governments for digital identity solutions, Cardano is continuing to position itself as the blockchain choice for nations and enterprises that are looking to modernize their financial systems. Additionally, projects like Midnight, Cardano's privacy-focused sidechain, offer a compelling solution for institutions needing secure yet compliant data handling on-chain. These developments continue to signal that Cardano is not just another blockchain competing for DeFi users, but in fact, establishing itself as the backbone for global digital infrastructure. Moreover, institutional-grade staking is another bullish catalyst for ADA. Unlike proof-of-work networks like Bitcoin, Cardano's proof-of-stake mechanism allows institutions to participate in securing the network while earning yield on their holdings without the environmental and regulatory baggage of traditional mining. Major players are starting to take notice, with growing inflows into ADA staking pools from institutional custodians. If we see another surge of institutional capital entering crypto in 2025, ADA could become one of the primary beneficiaries due to its secure, scalable, and regulation-friendly design. As the industry continues to mature and institutions continue to seek blockchain solutions that align with long-term economic trends, Cardano's positioning could in fact see it rise as one of the most dominant forces in the next bull run. Okay, so let's talk about DeFi, RealFi, and beyond. One of the most overlooked yet crucial aspects of Cardano's potential in 2025 is the rapid expansion of its ecosystem. In the past, Cardano was obviously criticized for being slow, the rollout of smart contracts, but that narrative, as we all know, has changed dramatically. The network now boasts a thriving DeFi landscape with projects like MinSwap, Indigo, and Liquid Finance, just to name a few, all gaining traction. Unlike Ethereum, where high gas fees can cripple smaller transactions, Cardano's EUTXO model ensures efficient, predictable, and low-cost interactions with DeFi protocols. This makes it particularly attractive for retail users and institutions alike, as it allows for seamless trading, lending, and don't forget staking without the burden of excessive fees. As liquidity continues to deepen and more developers flock to Cardano's ecosystem, DeFi on ADA is poised for an explosive growth throughout 2025. Beyond DeFi, Cardano is spearheading a concept known as RealFi, a term that continues to set it apart from speculative finance by focusing on real-world applications. RealFi aims to bring banking solutions to unbanked populations, streamline supply chains, and create trustless systems for sectors that traditionally rely on centralized intermediaries. A good example of an initiative would be Adela Prism. It enables decentralized identity verification, which is currently being tested in various regions, including Africa. This gives Cardano a unique advantage over blockchains that primarily focus on trading speculation rather than solving real-world economic problems. With an increasing push towards on-chain financial inclusion, Cardano's RealFi narrative could be a major driver of adoption in 2025, especially as governments and institutions look for scalable, transparent solutions for global economic challenges. Another significant catalyst is the expansion of Cardano's sidechain ecosystem, which enhances the blockchain's versatility. Projects like Milkomita enable EVM compatibility, allowing Ethereum-based applications to deploy on Cardano with ease, while Midnight focuses on privacy-preserving smart contracts. These developments effectively bridge the gap between Cardano and other major ecosystems, attracting more developers and liquidity. With an increasing number of dApps launching on Cardano and interoperability solutions improving, the network is in fact becoming a multifunctional blockchain hub rather than a standalone competitor. By 2025, as these ecosystems continue to mature and more users will in fact seek cost-effective, scalable alternatives to Ethereum, Cardano could emerge as one of the biggest beneficiaries of the next big crypto wave. So let's get a little deeper. Cardano's technical innovations, scaling for mass adoption. One of the key reasons why Cardano is poised for a breakout in 2025 is its relentless focus on scalability. While early blockchain networks like Bitcoin and Ethereum, just to name a few, struggle with congestion and high fees, Cardano is in fact implementing solutions that are designed for mass adoption without sacrificing decentralization. A prime example is Hydra, Cardano's Layer 2 scaling solution, which introduces state channels to drastically increase transaction throughput. Each Hydra head can process up to 1,000 transactions per second. And with multiple heads running in parallel, the network can scale dynamically based on demand. This makes Cardano not only one of the most efficient blockchains out there, but also one of the few that's actually capable of handling global financial applications without bottlenecks. But scalability, it's not just about raw transaction speed. It's also about network efficiency and cost predictability. Unlike Ethereum, where gas fees fluctuate based on congestion, Cardano's extended UTXO model ensures consistent and deterministic transaction fees. This means users and developers alike no longer have to deal with unpredictable costs when deploying dApps or executing smart contracts. Additionally, upcoming optimizations like input endorsers would further enhance blockchain propagation speed, reducing latency, and improving network responsiveness. These upgrades put Cardano in a strong position to accommodate everything from high-frequency DeFi transactions to large-scale enterprise adoption. Perhaps most importantly, Cardano's technical roadmap. It is not just about speed. It is in fact about sustainability. The blockchain was designed with long-term usability in mind, so ensuring that it remains efficient is incredibly important, especially as adoption grows. Unlike networks that rely on constant upgrades to fix bottlenecks, Cardano's methodical approach to research and development means its solutions are built to last. As the crypto space moves beyond speculation and into real-world utility, blockchains that can scale without sacrificing decentralization will take center stage. With Hydra EUTXO and a forward-thinking development model, Cardano is shaping up to be one of the most scalable and resilient blockchains in the next market cycle. One of the biggest questions is about regulatory clarity and maybe some compliance measures. Well, regulation has long been a double-edged sword, for crypto especially. While uncertainty can stifle growth, clear regulations often lead to institutional adoption. As we move into 2025, global regulatory frameworks are beginning to finally take shape, with governments and financial institutions distinguishing between compliant blockchain networks and those at risk of legal scrutiny. This is where Cardano has a distinct advantage. Unlike many other projects that took a move fast and ask later for forgiveness approach, Cardano has been proactive in working with regulatory frameworks. Its focus on formal verification, peer-reviewed research, and transparency make it one of the most legally resilient blockchains in this space today, a factor that could in fact drive institutional capital toward ADA as regulators inevitably crack down on non-compliant networks. A major differentiator for Cardano is its alignment with the World Economic Forum's vision for blockchain adoption. The World Economic Forum has repeatedly emphasized the need for scalable, energy-efficient, and legally compliant blockchain solutions to power the future of finance. Cardano's proof-of-stake, consensus, and research-driven design perfectly fit this mold. Additionally, Initiatives like Adela Prism, Cardano's decentralized identity solution, align with the growing global demands for on-chain identity verification. As governments push for Know Your Customer, commonly known as KYC, and anti-money laundering checks, or AML, across blockchain platforms, Cardano is strategically positioned to thrive rather than struggle under the new weight of new regulations. Another critical factor is the increasing scrutiny of proof-of-work blockchains, specifically in jurisdictions that are prioritizing environmental sustainability. With the European Union and US regulators raising concerns over the energy consumption of Bitcoin and other POW networks, Cardano's eco-friendly proof-of-stake mechanism could make it a preferred choice for institutions seeking regulatory-friendly blockchain exposure. As clearer compliance frameworks finally emerge and capital flows toward legally sound networks, Cardano's adherence to global standards could serve as a huge catalyst for ADA's price appreciation in 2025. While regulatory uncertainty could derail other projects, Cardano is built to navigate and thrive in a regulated crypto landscape. Let's take a moment to talk about market cycles and ADA's price potential in 2025. Crypto markets move in cycles, and history suggests that 2025 will in fact be the year of the next major bull run. We are in 2025. With Bitcoin's 2024 halving, reducing miner rewards, and tightening supply, the entire crypto market is expected to experience a supply shock, a pattern that has historically preceded massive price rallies. Cardano, as a top-tier blockchain with strong fundamentals, is poised to ride this wave. Analysts on TradingView and NewsBTC have projected that ADA could hit double-digit prices this cycle, with some estimates pointing toward the $10 mark based on previous growth patterns. While price predictions should always be taken with caution, the fact remains that ADA has surged by over 10,000% in past bull markets. And if it follows a similar trajectory, 2025 could in fact see another parabolic move. Beyond historical patterns, ADA's tokenomics are another factor fueling potential upside. Unlike some altcoins that suffer from inflationary token models, ADA has a fixed supply cap of 45 billion coins with nearly 35 billion already in circulation. This means the remaining supply is becoming increasingly scarce, and as demand for ADA grows through staking, DeFi, and institutional investment, supply-side pressure could in fact drive prices significantly higher. Additionally, ADA's staking mechanism is one of the most widely adopted in crypto, with over 60% of the circulating supply locked in staking pools. This reduces the number of tokens available on exchanges, thus creating a supply squeeze that could in fact further amplify price movements when demand surges. Perhaps the most overlooked factor is the retail effect. When a bull market kicks into high gear, mainstream investors, well, they tend to flock to the projects with strong branding, real-world adoption, and a proven track record. Cardano fits this mold perfectly. It has one of the largest and most engaged communities in crypto today, and its reputation as a secure, scalable, and environmentally friendly blockchain makes it an even more attractive investment for newcomers. As media coverage ramps up, institutional investment continues to grow, and DeFi adoption accelerates, ADA could experience an influx of capital that drives it to new all-time highs. If previous cycles are any indication, 2025 could be the year Cardano finally realizes its full market potential. Let's talk about the road ahead and why Cardano's 2025 surge is just the beginning. While 2025 could be the breakout year for Cardano, what's even more important is the long-term trajectory of the project. Unlike many blockchains that peak during bull markets and fade into irrelevance, Cardano is built for long-term sustainability. Its research-first approach ensures that upgrades and innovations are implemented methodically, reducing the risk of security flaws or rushed changes that could compromise the network. The upcoming Voltaire era will mark a major milestone, transitioning Cardano into a fully self-governing blockchain. Get ready for it, where ADA holders directly participate in decision-making. This level of decentralization is unprecedented in the crypto space and could in fact set the stage for Cardano's dominance well beyond 2025. Another major factor is enterprise and government adoption. As blockchain technology becomes more integrated into mainstream industries, Cardano's partnerships with developing nations, Fortune 500 companies, and academic institutions will all play a crucial role in its future growth. Its ability to provide decentralized identity solutions, financial infrastructure, and scalable smart contract platforms makes it one of the most viable candidates for real-world blockchain implementation. The recent push for central bank digital currencies, commonly known as CBDCs, tokenized assets, and on-chain governance models will require networks that are both secure and adaptable. And Cardano? Well, Cardano is uniquely positioned to fill that role. Ultimately, the excitement around ADA's price potential for 2025 is just one part of the story. The real reason why Cardano stands out is its vision for a decentralized, scalable, and inclusive financial system for all. Unlike many projects that are driven by hype and speculation, Cardano's growth is rooted in strong fundamentals, real-world use cases, and a community-driven ethos. Whether it's institutional adoption, regulatory compliance, or maybe technical innovations, Cardano is aligning itself with the future of blockchain rather than just another market cycle. If 2025 is the year Cardano finally proves its skeptics wrong, it could be the beginning of an even larger shift in the global financial landscape, one where ADA plays a pivotal role in shaping the next era of decentralized technology. So there you have it, all the key reasons why Cardano is positioned for a massive breakout in 2025. From its regulatory advantages and institutional adoption to its expanding DeFi and RealFi ecosystem, groundbreaking technology, and don't forget long-term sustainability, ADA is inevitably shaping up to be one of the most compelling investments of the next market cycle. While many altcoins rely on hype and speculation, Cardano continues to prove itself through real-world utility and a research-driven approach, making it a very serious contender for long-term dominance in the blockchain space. But what do you think? Will Cardano finally silence the critics and reach new all-time highs in 2025? Or do you see other projects outpacing its growth? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful or valuable, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that notification button so you never miss an update on the latest crypto trends. We'll be covering all the major developments in the space, so be sure to stay tuned for more deep dives into the most important projects that are shaping the future of blockchain. Thanks for watching JRNY TV. We'll see you in the next one.